The supply list for this course is limited to a few easy-to-get items so you can get started immediately. I've streamlined the supplies to the bare minimum to save you money and make sure everything's accessible to anyone, no matter where you're located. You'll need a set of pencils containing these lead weights, from 6B down to 6H. You can buy them individually at any art store for approximately $1 each, and this chart is available in the course curriculum for you to download and reference. You'll also need to purchase 3 mechanical pencils. Any brand will do, they don't have to be high quality. The most basic mechanical pencil should only cost between $2 and $3. You'll also need to purchase 3 lead refills, 1 for each mechanical pencil. You'll need a 2B, B, and H lead refill sleeve, and they should only cost about $2 each. I should quickly explain for those of you who aren't familiar with mechanical pencils. You'll find 2 sets of numbers both on the pencil and refill. This number shows the size or the diameter of the lead. 0.03, 0.07, or 0.05 are common. Not to be confused with the softness of the lead, 2B, B, or H for example. You have to match the diameter of the lead you purchase to the diameter of the lead the mechanical pencil takes. You'll see me using a drafting pencil during the course, but it's not necessary for you to own. You could just use your 3B lead, but I'll leave that up to you. So, as an option, you can also purchase a drafting pencil and 3B lead to fill it with. You'll need a rubber eraser, any brand will do, a click eraser, a ruler, at least 11 by 17, a roll of tape. I prefer to use artist tape because it can be removed from paper without ripping it, but you can get away with using masking tape if you have it in your household, a pencil sharpener, and a pad of drawing paper. I use Strathmore in the course, but any standard drawing paper will do. The smoother the texture, the better. During this course, we'll be working on no larger than 11 by 17, so make sure the pad you purchase is at least that big. If you would rather not buy a pad of drawing paper, you can also just use regular printer paper. As a matter of fact, I often prefer printer paper over expensive drawing pads. Okay, let's get started.